Are on the line now that an elderly robbery victim has died. It's the latest development in the case we've been following for you for more than a week. Fox 10 News reporter Renee Dials is live at the Metro Jail to tell us where the investigation is headed. Renee?
Well, Bob, a lawyer for one of the three suspects being held here at Metro Jail told me last week that the only thing that would have been worse for his client is if the elderly victim had died. Well, now that that scenario has happened, the district attorney believes that the people charged with this brutal attack should pay with their own lives if they're convicted. Mobile County District Attorney Ashley Rich is starting a vehicular manslaughter trial this week, and she's also preparing for her first capital murder trial this year.
I've got statements to review, I've got interviews to go through, we've got a lot of things that we've got to do.
Three suspects were charged with attempted murder, but that changed when the elderly victim died Saturday.
Based on the fact that it was a murder during the course of a robbery, a murder during the course of a burglary, both, and that's the reason why it was upgraded to capital murder.
86-year-old Carol Jordan was beaten and stabbed several times in his home on January 27th. Police say Jordan was targeted by robbers, and the attack was interrupted by a neighbor who knocked on the door. The thieves dropped the victim's television in the backyard, but Rich says they did get away with something else.
The items that were missing from the home were a TV and a wedding ring, and that wedding ring was later pawned.
Rich says there may be evidence the thieves used the money from pawning the ring to buy pizza. Family members say one of the suspects, D'Angelo Smith, has been in Jordan's home before. Investigators believe Carlos Nottingham was the stranger who answered the door and later ran when the neighbor showed up. Yasmin Munnerlin was seen outside the victim's home.
Right now we're trying to determine if there's going to be a preliminary hearing. Typically in capital murder cases, those are assigned to a circuit court judge, so we think the case will be moved out of district court and into the hands of a circuit court judge sometime either later this afternoon or tomorrow.
Now, the suspects were being held without bond on the earlier charge. Rich says there is no rush to get them back in court for a bond hearing on capital murder. She says once the case is transferred from district court to circuit court, their first appearance before a new judge will likely be for an arraignment. Now, in the meantime, Mr. Jordan will be buried with full military honors in Bruton on Thursday. Reporting live at Metro Jail, I'm Renee Dials for Fox 10 News.
Thank you, Renee.